Well, my career, when I look back, I always separate before and after my back injury, because when I was 21 years old I had a serious back injury and an emergency surgery, so I stopped playing badminton for 1.5 years. Basically stopped with sports completely because I couldn't move. I mean, I'm 32 years old now, which is quite old for some people. But I'm still motivated. I still see a lot of parts in my game which I can develop, and as long as my body and also my sponsors support me, then I have the motivation to get up every morning and work on my game and just try my very best.
Marc Zwiebler is Germany's top men's singles shuttler, and he has always been a fighter. A year after his return from a career-threatening injury, Zwiebler reached the last 16 of the 2008 Beijing Olympics, becoming the first from his country to progress to the knockout stages. The German player was crowned European champion in 2012, and the following year helped his nation clinch their first European Mixed Team Championships title. Now at 32, Zwiebler is still going strong and competing at the highest level. His steady performances in 2016 have seen him qualify for the Dubai World Superseries finals for the very first time. Zwiebler's debut at the season-ending extravaganza is also Germany's first ever participation in the men's singles event.
It was a year with lots of ups and downs for me. It started very well with a quarterfinal at All England and quarterfinal at India. So I felt well prepared for the Olympic Games. That was a big disappointment for me as I lost already in group stage, and I had high hopes and goals before that. So yeah, I had either two options, like to be disappointed or just to keep on playing, which I did, and got rewarded with a semi-final in Japan. And yeah, I'm looking forward now at the end of the year. In the end, 2016 been a good year overall.
Badminton Unlimited caught up with the world number 14 at the recent Yonex Sunrise Hong Kong Open, and the left-hander spoke candidly about his badminton journey and how his recent Olympic disappointment has made him more resolute in his pursuit for success.
Yeah, Olympics is something special, not because of the badminton competition, but everything around it. Maybe my target for this Olympics was too high. But I just needed a goal for myself, and I practiced really hard and prepared really well for the Olympics. It's of course not good if you fail at this very moment when you have to deliver, but I think in the end it will make me stronger.
In his next tournament following Rio, the German shuttler defeated 8th seed Kidambi Srikanth in the quarterfinals of the Yonex Open Japan. Although Zwiebler lost the semi-final to Malaysian ace and eventual winner Lee Chong-wei, it was more than enough to see him jump 5 spots in the Destination Dubai rankings, ensuring a boost for his qualifying place in the Dubai World Superseries finals.
Against Chong-wei it's always hard for me. We met each other so many times, we practiced together, and yeah, for me he's the best player in the world. I'd never won against him, and but never mind, I just keep on trying. Always if I play him, I fight till the end, and hopefully someday I get rewarded for it.
Lee may be an old nemesis on court, but he is one of Zwiebler's friends in the badminton circuit.
Winning and losing is both part of the game. What helped me a lot actually was I spoke to Chong-wei after the Olympic final. We were sitting in the Olympic village and talking quite long, and I think I can learn a lot from him. See, you say I tried all that I can, and I can do nothing more, and I think this shows his very good sportsmanship. So I'm very, very glad I have some good friends in badminton who also help me on and off court, especially the Asian players. Yeah, my Malaysian friends, I would say. There are a lot of double players like Koo Kin Kat, Lee Van Wa, the older generation, but of course also Lee Chong-wei helped me a lot. And I think as a player you always try to develop yourself, so you always have to be open-minded for input, especially from yeah, good players around the world.
In the game for nearly 2 decades, Zwiebler has seen the sport evolve. He has played with greats like Peter Gader and Taufik Hidayat, shared the courts with Lee Chong-wei and Lin Dan, and now battles against the new generation of shuttlers, such as Victor Axelsen and Chen Long. And to stay ahead in this intensely competitive field, the German shuttler knows he has to keep reinventing himself.
This game changed a lot during the last 15 years almost. It became a lot more faster. Yeah, people, especially in singles, people are attacking not so much anymore because everyone really in the world has an amazing defense, and it's more like tactical at the moment, I think. I have changed, especially in the last 4 or 5 years. I would say I'm physically much stronger. Before that, I was always had some quite good technique and instincts, let's say, for the game. But now I became physically much stronger, and this helps me a lot to keep the balance more on court and to be a little bit more stable and consistent.
The growth in his game and the improvement in his physique certainly helped him this year. And Zwiebler has firm ambitions to tick off some of his long-time goals.
2016, of course, probably been my third and last Olympics, so that was a big goal for me. I felt that. Now with the Super Series final, is at least one small goal achieved, and actually, always the dream of me was to win a Super Series tournament. I've been to some semi-finals, to some finals. I never won a tournament. So that would be a big dream. I'm not sure if I can achieve it, but I'll just try.
For Marc Zwiebler, as long as he still has the drive and desire to achieve great things, he will continue to enjoy his time on the courts while pursuing his dreams.